Last one, because Wayne's about to start. Bob Arum's come out and said that the fight is definitely not happening between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia, and it's looking like it definitely will be Wembley, 29th of April.
Yeah, I mean, if the fight's not happening in Saudi Arabia because Anthony Joshua's not in it.
Really?
The fight's not big enough.
The
fight's not big enough for the money that Tyson Fury wants because it doesn't involve Anthony Joshua.
So Anthony Joshua, the only face of heavyweight boxing in Saudi Arabia?
No, but maybe the only guy that can command that kind of money. So, you know, but hopefully we can make Tyson Fury against Anthony Joshua, and then Tyson will get the numbers he wants.
And you believe that one will take place in Saudi?
Possibly. They'll definitely want to pay the money.
And those are the words of Eddie Hearn as he states the reason why the Oleksandr Usyk, Tyson Fury, undisputed heavyweight championship of the world is not happening in Saudi Arabia because Anthony Joshua is not involved. My first guess was he's absolutely right. And it's not because of the lack of popularity that Usyk has. It has nothing to do with Usyk, because Usyk already agreed to his amount. See, these were different amounts that they were agreed upon. So obviously, what happened, Usyk agreed on his behalf, on his amount. And then Tyson Fury asked for more money. There's no secret that Tyson Fury wanted to get more money than Joshua. Okay, we've heard that. We've heard that, you know, just around, okay, around the campfire. We've heard that Tyson Fury, you know, wants to get more money. He definitely wants to replace Anthony Joshua as the superstar. And because everyone knows, it's public knowledge that Anthony Joshua received $75 million, right, for that fight. Tyson Fury asked for more. And they told Tyson Fury more than likely where to go, and where to go was Wembley, right? Now, that may or may not be an ego thing. I think it is. I think Tyson Fury knew about that first offer, and he wanted to do more. If you think about what Tyson Fury's done, you can argue that why wouldn't he want more, because he beat Anthony Joshua's Wembley record. Remember, 80,000, 90,000. He got to 95,000 with Dillian White, right? And he broke that record. So he broke Joshua's record that recently broke Carl Froch's record. So, you know, you could say, well, hey, Tyson Fury deserves that amount. But what did he do in pay-per-view? That's stadium. That's gate. That's a different form of and line of revenue, which doesn't cover much in the UK, because UK, unlike this particular country, doesn't just break your pockets for particular seats. Okay, so that doesn't do it by itself, not by a long shot. However, the pay-per-view does, and where he didn't beat Joshua at, and he doesn't compete where Joshua's at, bars, is pay-per-view, and he doesn't hold a candle to Anthony Joshua. Okay, so Eddie Hearn's right about that. They need Anthony Joshua. And I just think it was the fact that I think these fighters should have realized who is who. You know, I think, you know, it would be different. It would be a totally different issue had Tyson Fury, being who he is, still being undefeated, beat Anthony Joshua. Then he could qualify to ask for all that damn money. But the guy that actually beat Joshua agreed upon his amount. His amount was fine for fighting Tyson Fury, because money really isn't his issue, especially after fighting Joshua twice back to back, right? Why would it be? Right? But as for Tyson Fury concerned, he wasn't the guy that beat Anthony Joshua. So for him asking for more money, and I knew it wasn't a damn site fee and all that, or not even the site fee, but the stadium issue, I knew that was BS, okay? I knew that was BS because nobody ever talked about it, and they're not talking about it now. You know, if that was an issue now, it would have been an issue then, before negotiations started from offering these guys that money, okay? From what I hear, it's at the same stadium that Anthony Joshua took his second L to Oleksandr Usyk in Jeddah. So, no, I think it was all about Tyson Fury wanting to one-up Anthony Joshua as the superstar guy, and I think he won't rest until it happens. You know, and I think another thing when he was in negotiations with Anthony Joshua, though, he was frustrated because Anthony Joshua has so many different complications and entities and companies and a network on his side, and he had to deal with that, and he's not familiar with all that complications. That's why he needed his team and, you know, that and Joshua's team to come together. It wasn't like a Derek Chisora. It wasn't like any other fight that he ever been involved in. So for him to call the shots and pull the plug or whatever like he did was just very, very premature. Okay? But back to Eddie Hearn saying that, you know, it doesn't involve Anthony Joshua. In a sense, it doesn't. They could have fought there if it wasn't for the ego of Tyson Fury. But then again, these guys have to understand you're not Anthony Joshua, and you don't qualify or even warrant asking for more money than Joshua when you haven't beat Anthony Joshua. Counterpunch. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn stating that the reason why they're not fighting in Saudi Arabia because Anthony Joshua is not involved. Of course, please subscribe. Tell me what you think. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.